He was always modest and unassuming, but he spoke truth to power, and without a large organization behind him or a great deal of money, he was able to effect long overdue change.
Dan Phillip was a pillar in the Montreal Black community. He died April 1st at the age of 87. He was a longtime community and civil rights activist, and for 4 decades was the president of the Black Coalition of Quebec. Family and friends gathered on Monday at the Holy Family Church in Montreal for a final goodbye and to remember the legacy he left behind.
I'm very proud of my dad because he helped a lot of black individuals, and he fought for immigration, fought for black rights, because there's a lot of racial profiling and things that shouldn't be happening, and I'm really proud of him for that. Me and him didn't have the best of relationship, but I love him very much, and I hope that he's with God. And I hope that everyone appreciate the work that he did here in Montreal, and I would love to hopefully carry it on one of these days.
Phillip was one of the first people in Quebec to fight against police brutality and push the Quebec government to change legislation that discriminated against black tenants. He also led protests against the taxi industry in Montreal in the 1980s, which was heavily segregated at the time.
Dan's legacy is that he gave hope to so many who were facing injustice in Quebec, and he had such a profound impact, bringing long overdue change to Quebec.
Born in 1935 in St. Lucia, he came to Montreal in 1972 and earned a degree in political science from Concordia University. He would go on to lead the Black Coalition for nearly 40 years.
He fought for black people. At least he tried. Nobody is perfect, but he tried to fight for us and fight for the racial profiling that is in this whole world. And at least in Montreal, he tried to do something, at least a little change.
Phillip will be remembered as a black community hero, and friends and family would like to have something named after him in the city.
It could be a park, it could be a street, because those things stay there forever. It's rare that you see streets being taken down, the names taken down, and you already see parks not being destroyed. So either a park or a street, either one of them would be a significance, and I'm sure that people would appreciate that, because then they could, walk and say, oh yes, Dan Phillips.
In Montreal, Osa Iyare, City News.